Hi, my name is Andrey and I'm a tech lead at the engines team at Firebolt. Welcome to FireEdge. Today we'll be talking about online upgrades. So what is online upgrades? Online upgrades is the way we deliver a new version of Firebolt, bug fixes, new features, without our customers noticing anything. So in the process, we create a new version, we seamlessly switch the traffic over, and we double check that the new version does not introduce any regressions. So how do we do that? Imagine you are running an engine, and your engine has a cluster running a version that we'll call version V1. Now, in order to switch to a new version, version V2, we will create a new cluster alongside it. And we'll call it a shadow cluster because users don't see that, but it's there and it's processing queries. And what we're going to do is for every request that goes to cluster V1, we are going to create a copy of that request and send it to cluster V2. Now, for queries like select, everything's fine. For queries that would modify data, such as inserts, we are not going to process them on V2. The reason we do that is so that we can first make sure that there are no regressions between the version V1 and V2 and performance is the same. How do we do that? So periodically, we will go and collect information from both clusters to see how queries perform there. Did we introduce any bugs? Were there new errors? How is the performance? Once we see that the performance converges and V2 is sufficiently warm, meaning it has enough data in the cache to be on par with performance on V1, and we don't see that it has any new errors, we can switch the traffic over. So we will cut the traffic to V1 and new requests will start coming to V2. Now, there are still some queries running on V1, so we'll wait for these queries to drain, meaning that we'll need to finish. And once we see that V1 is completely drained, we can take it out. And now cluster V2 takes its place. This way, we have just seamlessly switched the traffic over without users noticing anything. So I'll demo online upgrade on an engine, which I called upgrade demo. I'll start with selecting version, and we can see that it's on version 4.12.4. Let's go and take a look at the engine cluster. So what we can see is that engine has one cluster. I'm going right now to kick off traffic to that engine. All right, and now that engine started receiving some traffic. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to start online upgrade for that engine. And there it goes. The online upgrade has just started. Let's go and take a look at that engine again. What you can see right now is that we have first cluster and the second cluster, and we can see that this is a shadow cluster. Okay, so at this moment, since we're running some traffic against that engine, we are going to wait till we see the performance converge between the shadow and the main cluster before the traffic is switched over. It can take much longer in production, but for this demo, we're going to make it really quick. And now we can see that the upgrade succeeded. So let's check that we're back to just one cluster. Yep. So only one cluster now. And I'm going to check the version of the cluster. And as you can see, we have upgraded to 4.12.9. To learn more about online upgrades, you can read the blog written by Artyom, linked in the description below. Thank you for watching.